Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, June 1st. You'll be interested to know. 88 years ago, today in 1938, a new hero called Superman debuted in Action Comics #1, introducing astonishing abilities, a clear moral compass, and an origin story that immediately thrilled readers. His arrival established the modern superhero archetype, launching a cultural phenomenon that shaped comic book storytelling, inspired creators, and offered a resonant hope figure for audiences. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 48 degrees with 6-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:13, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:08. It looks like we're in for some mostly sunny weather today, with a high near 60 and a light northeast breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 60. Tonight, expect clear skies with a low around 48 and a calm south wind around 3 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 55 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday is mostly sunny with a high near 73 and a slight chance of evening showers after 5, with west winds around 5 miles per hour. Wednesday stays sunny and mild near 73 into Thursday, when temperatures rise to about 84 with south winds. Then Friday warms further to near 87 under mostly sunny skies with west winds around 8 miles per hour and nights in the mid-60s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, residents in Athol, Massachusetts, are being cautioned about a rise in wild animals exhibiting neurological symptoms. North Quabbin Regional Animal Control stated on Facebook, "While we do not feel there is a need to panic, please be cautious when allowing pets outside." Animals displaying these symptoms, such as falling over, stumbling, and showing seizure-like behavior, have been primarily spotted in downtown Athol and the Pindale and Peckwick neighborhoods. The department has contacted several state agencies to investigate this illness and recommends that pet owners ensure their pets are current on their rabies and distemper vaccinations. Anyone observing wildlife with unusual behavior is urged to contact the Athol Police non-emergency line at 978-249-3232. Now on to sports. Georgia Tech is just one win away from its first super regional in 2 decades. The Yellow Jackets have shown dominance in the Atlanta Regional during this tournament. Now the Oklahoma Sooners stand in their way for a final test in this historic season. In the box score for Georgia Tech, Burris has 1 hit and 2 runs batted in, while Zuckerman also has 2 runs batted in. For Oklahoma, Lichons leads with 1 hit and 4 runs batted in, followed by Brock with 3 runs batted in. This matchup promises to be an exciting battle. In local sports, the Red Sox are back on track after taking the series in Cleveland yesterday, 9-4. Ranger Suarez was sharp for 5 innings, striking out 10, while the bullpen held firm. Jarren Duran went deep and drove in a run. Masataka Yoshida had 2 hits and 2 RBIs, and Wilyer Abreu chipped in 2 runs batted in. Boston is now at 25-33 with momentum heading home. They open a 3-game set against Baltimore tomorrow night at Fenway, with Connolly early on the mound against Shane Baz. First pitch is 6:45. The bad news: Garrett Crochet hit another speed bump in his recovery. Soreness in his throwing program forced the team to cancel live hitters yesterday, pushing his return to mid-July at the earliest. The ace was already behind schedule and now faces at least 2 more minor league rehab starts once he resumes throwing. Meanwhile, Joe Mazzulla has been named NBA Coach of the Year. The Celtics coach led Boston to 56 and the 2 seed despite Jason Tatum missing most of the season with an Achilles injury. At 37, Mazzulla is the youngest to win since 1975. He actually said the award was stupid back in March, but here we are. On the gridiron, the Patriots and Eagles are working the phones. A.G. Brown could be headed to New England if both sides agree on compensation. The June 1st deadline is today, and a framework is reportedly in place for a trade that would pair the receiver with MVP runner-up Drake May. In top news, New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani did not attend an annual parade honoring Israel on Sunday, breaking with a decades-long political custom because of his support for Palestinian rights. Though the parade has gone by different names, it has always been a must-attend event for political leaders eager to win over flag-waving revelers. 2 weeks ago, the mayor's office released a video commemorating the Nakba, describing the displacement of an estimated 700,000 Palestinians during the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. Mamdani stated, "I said on the campaign trail that I wouldn't be attending the parade, and I've made my views on the Israeli government abundantly clear." The mayor's absence has fueled criticism from those who view his stance as anti-Semitic. In business news, Berkshire Hathaway agreed Sunday to acquire home builder Taylor Morrison Home in a $6.8 billion deal, deepening the conglomerate's bet on the United States housing market after a prolonged downturn. The Omaha, Nebraska-based company will pay $72 per share in cash for Taylor Morrison, representing a 24% premium to the home builder's closing price on May 29th. This acquisition, expected to close in the second half of 2026, marks one of the first major strategic deals under Warren Buffett's successor, Greg Abel. Berkshire is acquiring a best-in-class national home builder, which suggests positioning for a recovery in housing demand despite elevated mortgage rates. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% over the weekend to just under $74,000. Ethereum is up 1% to $2,000. And XRP is up 2% to $1.33. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. June welcomes summer, bringing long, sweltering days and brief nights, perfect for stargazing. This month highlights a conjunction of Jupiter and Venus, along with the summer solstice and the full strawberry moon. On June 9th, Jupiter and Venus will be at their closest, visible above the northwestern horizon just after sunset. June 21st marks the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, resulting from Earth's tilted orbital axis. Finally, the full strawberry moon will rise on June 29th, named by various Native American nations. June 30th celebrates Asteroid Day, reminding us of the significant impact Earth has avoided for over a century. And in entertainment news, Hulu's 83% Rotten Tomatoes sci-fi series is dominating Netflix charts globally, just days after arriving on the streaming giant, and its momentum shows no signs of slowing down. Its spin-off, which recently ended its first season with a game-changing finale, has partly contributed to the renewed success, alongside the show's consistently powerful episodes. The Handmaid's Tale, created by Bruce Miller, was the first streaming series ever to win the Emmy for Outstanding Drama Series. Set in a dystopian society, Gilead treats women as state property, forcing fertile women into childbearing servitude. The series has surged on Netflix, ranking among the top 10 most-watched shows in various international territories. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American comic book writer and editor, Stan Lee. And he said, "With great power, there must also come great responsibility, reminding us that those who possess strength or influence must use it wisely and for the greater good." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.